What is going on, y'all? What is up? Welcome back to Free Will Tarot. Do keep in mind, if you are watching this from YouTube, you can always fast forward. Oh yes, you can always fast forward to the Leo reading or the Virgo reading. I will be doing the Leo and Virgo collective readings tonight. We are going to wait till about 38 after to start the Leo reading. Give everyone some time to hop in on the live stream. Thank you all for being patient with me. If y'all are new here, definitely hit that follow button. I greatly appreciate it. What is going on, y'all? What up, what up? What is up? As I said, we will be waiting till about 38 after to start the Leo reading. I said right on time. Awesome. Oh yes, tonight is Leo and Virgo. Thank you for all the Virgos for being patient with me. We will start the Virgo reading in about a half hour from now. Said, is my ex my soulmate? Well, I couldn't tell you. These readings are collective readings I'm doing tonight for Leo and Virgo. What is your zodiac sign? I can tell you whether or not I've done your reading. Said, I am bored, so I came here, if that's okay with you. Not a problem. Scorpio is Thursday night. Thursday night, about a minute ago, is when you need to set your alarm. Technically, a half hour from now is when I do the Scorpio reading Thursday night. I will start the live stream a minute ago Thursday, so definitely set your alarm for either a minute ago if you want to watch the Libra reading as well. Yes, tomorrow. That is correct. But yeah, that's not a problem if anyone wants to chill here and you're not a Leo or a Virgo. What is going on? Not a whole lot. We're doing Leo and Virgo collective readings. Y'all, I must have like irritated my eye or something after work. So I do apologize if I look like a gremlin. It's really bothering me, but maybe it's not going to be so bothersome for y'all. They're like, no, you don't look like a gremlin. You more so look like a gargoyle. Said, you look okay to me? Okay, thank you. Said, you look good? Okay. I appreciate the follow and the compliments. But yeah, I don't feel so great. I don't know how I irritated it, but can I please ask a question? Depends, Amy. If it's a yes or no question, yes or no questions are for Sundays. Personal paid readings are Sundays as well. I do 2 signs a night. Tonight just so happens to be a Leo and Virgo. Aries and Taurus was Mondays, this last Monday. Gemini and Cancer was last night. Leo and Virgo tonight. But yes, you may ask a question. Try being in Texas with 100 degrees weather. Oh my goodness. I actually was in Texas about 6 or 7 years ago. No cap. And not a problem, Amy. But also, thank you for the follow. What is going on, y'all? What is up? Let's put an FYI. FYI? FYP. FYP. Oh yes. What is going on, y'all? Leo and Virgo tonight. I said the things you see. Yeah. Oh, in Texas? Yeah, for sure. Yeah. I had a prostitute while I was in Texas ask me if I've ever been with an African American lady before, and I laughed, and I didn't want to be rude, so I stopped laughing, and I told her no. Maybe on down the line in my life, but no, I have not. She said, well, why not? A handsome fellow like you? Like, okay, quit with the compliments now. So I have people telling me I have magic on me and say Dark Night of Soul. If I remember correctly, the Dark Night of the Soul is like an ego death. I could be wrong. Definitely Google it. And or if you have ChatGPT, look it up on ChatGPT as well. There's definitely going to be a definition of an ego death, a definition for the Dark Night of the Soul. But I mean, I wonder what the symptoms would be if someone is putting like magic on you. That would definitely be a good question to ask ChatGPT. Like, what symptoms can I look for if someone is doing magic on me? So many? Oh goodness. Personally, I don't practice magic myself. For all I know, maybe someone's put magic on me, or at least attempted to, but I mean, I send that stuff right back. You know what I'm saying? Return to sender. But yes, we will be doing the Leo collective reading in less than a minute. What do we have for the Leo collective? I said, I'm not sure they have. Okay. I might have to look that up. That's interesting. I know I have ChatGPT myself, and I actually use it to like write lyrics or poems, or at least come up with ideas for such. Most of my lyrics are original, but sometimes I'll try to get certain ideas from ChatGPT, but no matter the case, sometimes I'll ask random questions. Earlier I asked it to make a poem about walking out of work and then stumbling upon a caterpillar and then watching it for like a good 5 minutes, trying to pick it up with your hat, and then like getting so attached to it emotionally that you don't want to walk away, but you know you have to. And then, you know, the minute you do walk away, wondering if it's going to be all right, if it's still going to be alive. Hi, I have a question. We pay for a question? Nope. Nope, you don't have to pay, but also do keep in mind yes or no questions are on Sundays. I do personal paid readings on Sundays as well. Y'all, I do zodiac sign collective readings. Tonight we have Leo and Virgo. 2 signs a night, and Leo and Virgo is tonight. With that being said, I must get into the Leo collective reading. What does the Leo collective need to know moving forward? What does the Leo collective need to know moving forward? If you have a question regarding what zodiac sign I do tomorrow, or maybe Friday or Saturday, as far as like, hey, what day do you do readings for Aries? I would say Monday, etc., etc. But neither here nor there. What do we have for the Leo collective? What does the Leo collective need to know moving forward for the next week ahead? 3 more shuffles, y'all. A 1, a 2, a 3. Capricorn is on Fridays, about 20 minutes from now. Set your alarm for 20 minutes from now. Friday for Capricorn, 20 minutes from now. Set your alarm for Fridays. Oh yes, not the scissors. Y'all, if you are new here, I should have started with that. Miss Carrie, thank you for beating me to the punch. Said, thank you very much, not a problem. Are you doing readings? Yep, I sure am. I'm doing collective zodiac sign readings. 2 signs a night. Tonight just so happens to be Leo and Virgo. If you are curious as to which day I do your zodiac signs with an S, your big 3, sun, moon, and or rising, then definitely hit me up, let me know, ask me in the comments. But with that being said, if y'all are new here to how I do things here at Free Will Tarot, I'm about to do the bridge shuffle. And the bridge shuffle is, yes, indeed, the signal to send me scissors or anything sharp and pointy of the emoji variety in the comments so I can cut this deck. All right, here we go. Here it is. And there it was, the bridge shuffle. Go ahead and send me scissors or anything sharp and pointy of the emoji variety. Deborah knows what to do. Oh yes, scissors, swords, knives, tridents, axes, clothespins, thumbtacks, sharp cheese, a sharp-dressed man. Everyone loves a sharp-dressed man. Every girl's crazy about a sharp-dressed man. All right, y'all, we've already dilly-dallied enough. Let's go ahead and cut the deck. Thank y'all for participating in such a fun way. All right, Leo Collective, Sun, Moon, and or Rising, maybe even Venus. I have a lot of people in today. What is going on, y'all? Much love to you. Thank you for joining me. Alrighty, here is, here is your situation, Leo. Here is the challenge. Here is your person of interest. Here is the similarities or common ground between you both. And here is the possible outcome and or advice. Greg, I see you. What is up? What is up, brother? Hope you're doing A-okay. Y'all, Leo Collective, do keep in mind, there's no way that one specific person is going to resonate or relate to every single example of interpretations I use from these cards, or metaphors, or similes, or what have you. Greg, I'm doing all right, man. I'm hanging in there best I can. That's all anyone can expect. So yes, do keep in mind, this is a collective reading. Try your best not to force this reading to be yours. Take what resonates and leave out the rest. With that being said, let's get into the Leo Collective reading, Sun, Moon, and or Rising. We are starting your reading out with the Ace of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles. I'm not sure if this is someone giving you money or gifting you money, or Maybe it's a raise. Maybe it's some sort of loan. Maybe it's potential, that's for sure. All aces, no matter if it's Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Cups, Ace of Swords, Ace of Wands, it's potential. A potential new beginning, a new start. And this just so happens to be a seed. Yes, pentacles are physical. It's comfort. It's value. It's sometimes money, sure. But it's not just money. It's sometimes security, right? I don't know if someone is offering something to you or you are offering something to them. It's more so, I feel like the universe is handing you something. The potential, possibly, for growth in some area of your life. I hope this rain outside doesn't distract me 100% in this reading or in this live stream, but we're going to continue no matter what. This is a new potential start, a new potential beginning in something. Maybe it's a raise at work. Maybe you're about to get a new job, a new position at your job. Someone could be offering to help you in some way, shape, or form. Very well could be. And the next week, as I do weekly readings, Wednesday to Wednesday, something could happen in the next week for you, Leo, to where someone offers some sort of help. Whether it's financial help or security of some sort. Maybe you could be moving. Interesting. I don't know how this reading is going to resonate with a lot of the Leos. I'm not sure if this is even resonating for me right now, but we do have the Seven of Swords in the challenge, Seven of Swords in the challenge. It feels like maybe once upon a time, you might have been worried, anxious, stressed about this connection with this person. This is a connection where, yes, maybe once upon a time you and this person were stressed. And it doesn't necessarily have to be this person. This is definitely your reading. So yes, this could be your challenge. But sometimes it comes through in the readings that it's both you and the other person's challenge as well. With that being said, if this is only your challenge, it could be that once upon a time, yes, you were stressed, anxious, worried about reconnecting with this person. Maybe you both are stressed about money. It very well could be. Doesn't have to be, though. Something is stressing you out, or at least was once upon a time. With this being in the challenge, I don't feel like it's stressing you out anymore. I don't feel like it's stressing you out anymore. You find it challenging to stress out over this person. Okay. Is that why an offer is being given? Because you're no longer stressing about it and they wanted you to stress about it? They wanted you to chase them? Did they want you to chase them, Leo? Whereas, like, now that you know your own worth, your own value, you're not going to settle for chasing guys, chasing girls, women, men, whatever the case, whatever pronouns could be. This person in your environment, they are emotionally fulfilled. They're emotionally fulfilled. They're pretty happy on their own. They might be practicing hobbies, practicing self-love. Folks could look at this person and be like, wow, they're selfish. Why can't they share some of that happiness with me? And the answer is no, they're not selfish. They're self-focused. Self-focused. Sure, This person could look selfish to a person that's only wanting to take. But I do feel like, yes, this person is practicing self-love, focusing on themselves, focusing on their own emotional fulfillment. This is actually the energy we want to be in if we are to attract another potential romantic relationship or romantic partner. This is exactly the energy we want to be in. Okay? So, I mean, for all we know, this person is happy by themselves, yes, and maybe they're wanting to help you, give you some sort of security after realizing, oh, yeah, Leo's not going to chase after me. They're not going to play those games. I now understand Leo's value. Do keep in mind the Ace of Pentacles. This is probably my favorite ace, for real. The Ace of Pentacles can last us a long while. This is a seed, yes. Whereas, like, let's say the Ace of Wands is a flare of passion. Our passion and creativity being reunited. You know, a spark of inspiration, a spark of taking action based off of, like, inspirational action. What is that? There's a saying, I want to say, taking action based off of inspiration, inspirational something or another. I can't remember. Y'all get the gist there. That's the Ace of Wands. It only lasts so long, though. The Ace of Cups. Emotions, they come and go. The Ace of Swords is an aha moment, a brilliant idea, the truth. A successful severing of confusion. But then once that truth is out there in the open, once that new idea is out there, it no longer exists. It's just a thing, right? Whereas the Ace of Pentacles is long lasting. It's long term. We plant this seed and it's going to blossom, and you'll have fruits of labor if you take care of this seed, plant it in, you know, fertile soil, all that fun stuff, metaphorically speaking, of course. We do have the King of Cups, and the similarities or common ground between you both. This does tell me that you and this person have a lot of love for each other. You might not know this, because the King of Cups, yes. Hello, Finch Girl, what up? The King of Cups, this is masculine energy, yes. No matter what pronoun you use, no matter if you are a man, a woman, a dog, a cat, whatever pronoun you use, tarot is not gender specific. Keep that in mind. You could be a Leo woman or a Leo man in King of Cups energy. This is literally just an archetype, a personality trait, let's call it. Okay? So keeping that in mind, I do feel like you and this person are in King of Cups energy. This is your energy. Primary energy being the Ace of Pentacles. Someone is offering some sort of stability or security or financial loan, let's say, and you're like, oh, I'll take that. Thank you so much. I definitely appreciate that, and I'm gonna hold on to my emotions and remain stoic and, like, yes, definitely be appreciative, but I value my emotions. I'm not just going to give them out freely. I'm not going to hand my emotions out to just anyone. And same with this person. They are definitely able to create their own happiness. They're in the right mindset and vibration to attract a potential romantic partner. And it definitely looks like they too have a lot of emotions for the situation at the very least, but for the Leo as well, at the very most. Yes, King of Cups is we're going to remain stoic. We're going to be appreciative of any offers for sure. Any time given, any effort, money, energy given or invested into. But also, if we have a lot of love for a person, we're probably going to try to play it cool, right? With the King of Pentacles being the possible outcome and or advice, if this is the possible outcome, try your best to be as reliable and dependable in this person's eyes as possible. If they are doing you a solid, then at the very least, do them a solid and stay solid yourself. Try to remain grounded. If it's warm and sunny out, go for a walk barefooted. Ground yourself on the earth and the soil and the dirt, or at least practice being present in here in the now. Try your best not to get too depressed about the past. Try your best not to get too anxious about the future. I do feel like this could be maybe this person giving you a business loan to start up a business possibly. The King of Pentacles could be an indication of a businessman, an entrepreneur, some sort of, business owner. Maybe this person wants to see your business or hobbies flourish, but the only way to do that is to invest a little bit into you. Very well could be. But yes, try to stay grounded. Try to be smart with your money. Save as much as you can, if at all possible. Be dependable, be reliable. Know what resources are available. With that being said, we have one card we need to pull from the Sacred Forest Oracle deck, so we can close out this reading. What does the Leo Collective need to know moving forward? So we can close out this reading. Alrighty. 3 more shuffles. A 1. A 2. A 3. Top card is the card we need to see to end out this reading. Ooh, flexibility. So, Leo. Do keep in mind, yes, you are a fixed sign, but it does not have to be in your nature to stay fixed. It is actually our obligation as fixed signs, no matter if you are a Leo, an Aquarius, a Taurus. King of Pentacles is definitely Taurus energy, or a Scorpio. No matter if you are any of those 4, it is our duty, our obligation, our responsibility to stay flexible. Because, yes, while every Leo would love to believe that the world revolves around us being ruled by the sun, that is not the case. Other people exist. We need to share the spotlight. We need to share our wisdom. We need to sometimes sit down and be humble. It could be that you're needing to be flexible when it comes to this person. It could be that you're needing to put your ego to the side and let this person help you, even if you don't want their help. It could be someone from the past whom brought a lot of anxiousness to your life. Maybe you brought a lot of anxiousness to their life, for all you know. I'm sure there's going to be a lot of Leos out there like, no. They made me anxious. They traumatized me. I am such a victim. Y'all, Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't play the victim card. We probably created just as much drama and chaos as they did. Don't even play with me now. Try your best to stay flexible. Whether it's due to your ego, thinking that, you have to have them apologize. They could play the same card, could they not? Okay, Leo, I'll apologize, but then in return, I want you to apologize as well. We played just as much a part of the mess as they did. How do you think they got in this 9 of Cups? Because they had to go through the 8 of Cups. They had to walk away from an emotionally draining situation, whether it was an ex of theirs or with you. They had to emotionally detach and physically walk away. No matter the case, this person has had to leave something behind to get to this 9 of Cups, wish fulfillment, emotional fulfillment. Do remain flexible if this person is to come through and help you financially or in any sort of way. With that being said, number 48, flexibility, 48. Willow Spirit, flexibility. This card encourages you to be flexible in your life. Be willing to bend and even to yield. There is power in doing this as a choice, rather than as a forfeit of your will. Even though there are times to stand strong, sometimes the greater valor is to go around the situation rather than face it head on. By being adaptable, you can succeed, whereas someone who is more rigid may not. In rough winds, a strong oak tree may break, while the willow can bend without snapping. Adjust to life rather than fight it. Surrender to the process, as the willow can weather storms, so you too can weather life challenges. There are many legends regarding the willow tree. It often has associations with gods and goddesses, such as Hecate, Artemis, and Mercury. In ancient Athens, it was a practice of the priests of I'm not sure how to pronounce this word, so I apologize. Asclepius to place willow branches in their temples in the belief that it would draw mystical healing. The willow was also sacred to poets, for the sound of the wind through the willow was thought to influence poetic expression. In Celtic traditions, the willow has always been known as a tree of dreaming, inspiration, and enchantment. There you go, y'all. If this willow tree can bend and sway with the wind, then so can you. If this willow tree can be flexible, instead of being rigid, like I know us Leos can be, then we can too. I do feel like this person has good intentions. They want to help, maybe invest in your business, invest in some sort of hobby that you have. So allow them to help you, especially if it means breaking the tension between you both, breaking the silence. Maybe this person literally wants a reason to reach out to you, and if they know that you're struggling financially, if they know that you'd rather not be where you are, in your living environment, maybe that's a little extreme. Maybe some of you would rather not move in with this person right away, but that's okay. Take your time. Be like the King of Pentacles, and with each step, make each step count. Take a step forward with this person, but make it count. Feel this step. Feel it out. Take your time. With every step, allow yourself to grow stable and secure, slowly but surely. Alrighty? Leo Collective, I think that's what I have for y'all. I hope it helped. At the very least, I hope it was entertaining. At the very most, maybe it was informative. Thank you for the messages. Thank you for the reading. Thank y'all for hanging out with me tonight. For real. My birthday was 2 Saturdays ago, August 8th. Happy birthday to all the Leos out there, either early or late or recent. Happy birthday to y'all, my fellow Leos. For real. I said, oh my God, happy belated. Yeah, I'm 37, y'all. I'm 37. Ugh. 3 plus 7 is 10, though, so I'm hoping something is completing for me in my life. My birthday was on a Saturday this year, so I did not have to go into work on my birthday. Thank the gods. Thank the tarot gods. But yes, we are going to have to shuffle these cards back into the deck. Do keep in mind, Leo Collective, I will be uploading this video to my YouTube channel, Free Will Tarot, or Free Will Tarot 2.0. Do subscribe to those channels if you don't want to miss out on future readings, because life happens. I'm sure you're going to miss out on a live stream eventually. If that happens, as long as you are, then yeah, you won't miss out on the info or the readings. Critical imminent threat alert. National Weather Service, a flash flood warning is in effect for this area until 10 p.m. Ooh, that sounds fun. Sorry about that. Freaking flash flood warning BS. Some Britney Spears going on. You're lying. I thought you were in your late 20s. I wish I was in my late 20s again. I wish I was in my late 20s. Heck. I wish I was in my late 20s. I'm just going to keep saying it. I don't know what else, to say. I'd like to think my 20s, I had a really good life. Good memories. Good memories in my 20s. But I mean, so far my 30s haven't been too bad. Mr. or Mrs. J asking, can you do a reading for me, please? I do general zodiac collective readings Monday through Saturday. If you would like a personal paid reading, I do personal paid readings on Sundays or yes or no questions on Sundays. But yes, I do Aries and Taurus on Mondays, Gemini and Cancer on Tuesdays, Leo and Virgo, which I'm about to do the Virgo collective reading here soon. Yep, they said, oh. Yep, it's a thing. I'm not like other tarot readers where you pop up, oh, look, it's a freaking tarot reader. Let's ask it a bunch of questions. Let's poke it with a stick. Hey, is Ladasha my soulmate? Hey, you. Is my pet cat, Tommy, that's passed away, do they have any messages for me? Hey, Mr. Tarot Reader. Is Jerry, my ex, my abusive ex, actually my twin flame and we're meant to be? They're so abusive, but I really wish that he would change. I'm not like other tarot readers. I do this for me first. And then for y'all. For me first, because I love doing this as a hobby. So with that being said, yes, I do the zodiac signs, 2 signs a night, all the way till Saturday, which is Aquarius and Pisces. But yeah, sorry about that. Sorry I went on a tangent there for a split second. You know what I mean? I get on TikTok and I see other tarot readers and I so want to support them in some way, shape, or form. But I also can't be the person that pokes the tarot reader with the stick and asks, questions, because that's what all tarot readers want. This is my baby. It's my hobby. I definitely have my own way of going about doing the readings and entertaining y'all, and you know what I'm saying? So, I mean, thank you for wanting to participate and asking in that way. But yeah, depending on your zodiac sign, I might have already done your reading. So definitely let me know what your zodiac sign is. If you are not a Virgo, let me know, and I will let you know what day I've already done your reading or what day I'm about to do your reading this week. My birthday is Friday, but I'm dreading it. I lost my mom in March suddenly. I'm so sorry. I cannot imagine losing either of my parents. And my mom actually a few years back asked me, she said, so I'm getting older. Me and your stepdad, Andy, were talking about the will. And I looked at her and like, no, we're not having this conversation. We're not having this conversation. I'm not ready for it. I'm not ready for it. Change the subject. This was probably like within the last 10 years, mind you. 5 to 10 years. I told her, no, we're not having this conversation. You're still young. We're not having this conversation. So, yeah, I couldn't imagine losing either of my parents. When I lose my dad, I'm a freak out. She was supposed to attend a will meeting the day my brother found her. Wow. I am so sorry. Said my mom said the same thing a few months back. I'm so sorry. My condolences for real. Yeah, I'm going to freak the fuck out when my dad passes away. Like, I won't know how to take it. For real. Y'all, I must get, I must start the Virgo reading. I have to. Dad passed away 5/5/93. Buried my mama. Wow. I am so sorry, y'all. I mean, happy birthday to you. You know what I mean? Try your best to have a happy birthday. And I mean, it's going to be Friday, you know? Do the best you can. Put on your favorite movie. Put on your favorite music. Just dance to it. Even if you're by yourself, just dance to it. It will be a quiet one. I am so sorry. I mean, hey, quiet can be peaceful. But yeah, I'm definitely going to freak the fuck out when my dad passes away. My fear is that I spend too much time away from him, not really, that I do these readings way too much and then I neglect my family. And then, yeah, without me even knowing, something happens and then someone lets me know and I don't know how I'm going to react for real. So go out and get you a good cake. Oh yes, y'all, I had an ice cream cake. I think it was an Oreo ice cream cake for my birthday. For the last 2 birthdays of mine, I've had Oreo ice cream cake. Love me some ice cream cake. Yes, definitely enjoy your birthday this Friday. Do what you have to do to make yourself happy. I know it's going to be a quiet one. It might even be a lonely one. Said, I remember you mentioned the ice cream cake last year. Yeah. I love me some ice cream. I love me some cake. It's the best of both worlds. What can I say? That being said, y'all, we need to get the Virgo reading started. When I get back on track financially, I'd love to do a reading. Hit me up. You know where to find me. You know where to find me. I said, happy early birthday. Live it up. Alrighty, y'all. Thank you for being patient with me, all the Virgo collective. I said, you just have to have an account. Alrighty, Virgo collective. What do we have for the Virgo collective? What does the Virgo collective need to know moving forward? What does the Virgo collective need to know moving forward? 3 more shuffles. A 1. A 2. A 3. Alrighty. So I think TikTok filtered me. Oh no. Maybe. I know I have to approve comments every now and then. I don't see any comments that I have to approve, but no matter the case. Virgo collective, if you are new here to how I do things here at Free Will Tarot, I'm about to do the bridge shuffle. When I do the bridge shuffle, that is the signal to send me scissors or anything sharp and pointy of the emoji variety. Oh yeah, someone's already got the cheese and the scissors and the knives. Here it is, the bridge shuffle. And by the way, the swords, the scissors, anything sharp and pointy is so that I can cut this deck. Go ahead and send them through the comments. There it is, and there it was. Send them right now. TWAS twas. Oh yes, thumbtacks, clothespins, axes, tridents, sharp cheese, a sharp-dressed man. I love that example because every girl is crazy about a sharp-dressed man. Y'all, we need to get right into this reading. Thank you for participating in such a fun way. Let's get into it. We're going to cut the deck with your emojis, metaphorically speaking. And here we go. Virgo, Sun, Moon, and or Rising, maybe even Venus. Here is your situation. Here is the challenge. Here is your person of interest. Here is the similarities or common ground between you both. And here's the possible outcome and your advice. What in the actual heck? Virgo collective, do keep in mind, there's no way all of the metaphors or examples of interpretations of these cards are going to resonate 100% for you. Do take what resonates, leave out the rest. Try your best not to force this reading to be yours. Virgang, that's right, Lisa. Virgang, let's hit it. I love that we are starting this reading out with the Fool card. It's a treat for me anytime the Fool card comes out, because it's the first card out of the major arcana in the tarot deck. The tarot deck is comprised of 2 different types of cards, either major or minor arcana. The first card in the major arcana, by the way, major arcana are, how do I want to word this? Universal themes and or archetypes that sometimes are out of our control. Call it spirit, call it God, call it the universe, whatever it is taking control. I do feel like y'all are so excited, so innocent with excitement, ready for this new chapter, Virgo collective. You're just like, okay, I'm going to take a leap of faith. In the next week, I'm taking a leap of faith in this direction. I know the universe is going to catch me somehow. Somehow, the universe is going to catch me. The universe, God, Spirit, they've got my back. Somewhere around the corner, somewhere on the other side of this cliff, the next chapter of my life is waiting, and I can't stay stuck forever. It's like a conveyor belt, just like slowly pushing you off that ledge, slowly but surely, until you're bang, off the screen. And you've already jumped into the next chapter of your life. Something in the next week is about to make you jump into your next chapter. Hello, hello. Hope all is well. Yes, I do feel like you're about to take a leap of faith into your next chapter. Miss Paulina, as much as I would love to answer yes or no questions, I do 2 zodiac sign collective readings a night. Tonight just so happens to be Leo and Virgo. We're on the Virgo collective reading. We just started. You're more than welcome to hang out and let me know your zodiac sign so I can let you know what day I do that reading. For all I know, I've already done your reading earlier in the week, and if that's the case, go subscribe to my YouTube channel so you can go catch up on that reading. But yeah, you're more than welcome to hang out. Scorpio was on tomorrow night, actually. Tomorrow night, around 19 minutes ago, is when you need to set your alarm. With that being said, I do have to continue the Virgo reading. I've got like 11 minutes to get this out of the way. I try to keep it, between 50 to 60 minutes of video before I upload it to YouTube. So with that being said, thank you for all the love and support, Miss Paulina. The full card, yes, you're about to take a leap of faith into your new next chapter. Maybe it's a new hobby, a new relationship, a new car, a new career, a new living space, living environment. These are all good examples. Do keep in mind, though, Virgo, with the Hangman, if you find it challenging to put yourself in this other person's shoes or in someone else's perspective, to walk a mile in their shoes, keep in mind that you might be making this decision out of ego. What I'm meaning by that is when we have the Hanged Man in the challenge, obviously or not so obvious, I read any card that I pull in the challenge as a reversal. With that being said, if you are, yes, reflecting and taking accountability and trying to put yourself in another person's shoes, using your intuition, using your accountability. What's the word I'm looking for, though? Empathy. If you have any empathy whatsoever, you are definitely able to put yourself in another person's shoes, and you're going to be able to think, oh, well, maybe I didn't think of it that way. Maybe this person is struggling in this way or in that way. I definitely can remember myself when I've struggled in this way or in that way, how it would have felt if I had someone like myself do this or do that. For instance, if this person, let's say, in 2 of Wands, is waiting on you, Enchanted Book Dragon Reader, we're doing Virgo, your sign. Welcome back. Hope all is well with you. If this person is waiting on you, trying to make a decision whether to invest in your direction, maybe waiting for a sign, I do feel like, yeah, you may or may not be taking a leap of faith either in their direction or in someone else's direction. Do keep in mind, if we are in Hangman in the in the challenge, it could be that we find it challenging to put ourselves in this person's shoes. Maybe you find it difficult, Virgo, to see something from their perspective. So do keep in mind, we might be using our ego in order to make this decision, whatever this decision is, to go on a new journey, to start a new hobby, to go in a different direction than this person possibly. With that being said, we do have your energy as the Fool. You're going in a new direction, possibly a new hobby, a new car, a new career, a new living environment. This person is trying to make a decision. Do I go right where nothing's left? Do I go left where nothing's right? This person needs to make a decision needs to plan for the future, and it could be this decision is either with or without you, depending on what decision you make. I hope it's not depending on the decision you make, because, I mean, they have free will just as much as you do, so why does it have to be depending on what the Virgo does, then I'll do the opposite, or depending on what the Virgo does, you know, is how I'm going to base my next decision. Weird, but whatevs. Any Hoosers, we have the Knight of Swords. I mentioned that you are in the Full card energy. They are in Two of Wands energy. So that makes you in different energy. Meaning, the Knight of Swords is the similarities between you both. If you are the Full card to the Knight of Swords, it could be, one, that you're taking a leap of faith out of fear of losing someone, which is definitely ego-based decision-making. Fear or confusion is ego-based. Or you're taking a leap of faith because you're confused. Like, I'm just going to make a decision. If it's wrong, it's wrong. I'll deal with the consequences later. Maybe you're mad. I'm going to take a leap of faith because I'm so petty. Screw this person. I've got a lot to tell them. I've got a lot to say about them. They're going to get a mouthful. With the Knight of Swords. This is the second fastest card in the deck, next to the Chariot. It could be, yes, that you're either doing this out of fear, doing it out of confusion, doing it out of anger. It could also be that you're doing this out of excitement. Depending on who this person is to you, you could be very excited to see this person, no matter how, you know, it's going to make them feel. Like, whoa, Virgo, whoa, calm down, chill out before you scare me off. But do keep in mind, this is shared energy, common ground between you both. So, I mean, while, yeah, they definitely have right or left or right, a decision to make about a crossroads they're at, they kind of want to rush in and speak their piece. They kind of want to say something to you as well. I'm not sure if they have a mouthful to give you. I'm not sure if they, you know, have a lot of mean things to say about you to your face. Those are just examples, keep in mind. But they're rushing in. Said, they are petty and I'm done with drama. My new landlord's 1 year of slumlords. Ew. Yucky. Just the word slum is just like, bleh. It leaves a bad taste in your mouth. No matter the case, shared energy, you both are rushing in towards this. Towards this or away from? Y'all are going to have to let me know next week when I do the next Virgo reading. But continuing, we have the King of Swords as the possible outcome and or advice. With the King of Swords, keep in mind, tarot is not gender specific. This could be you being a Virgo woman and you want to, you know, be in this King of Swords energy. Do keep that in mind. Tarot is not gender specific. That we all have feminine and masculine energies within us. I can be in my feminine. I can be in my masculine, depending on who's around me, what I'm doing, etc., so on and so forth. With the King of Swords, if this is the possible outcome, this could be you wanting to do the right thing, knowing the truth of the matter, wanting to be integral, having integrity in the situation, right? Knowing that you have standards and you're not going to settle for anything less than what you deserve. You have morals, you have values, and you're not going to lower those morals or values. Do the right thing. Speak your truth. Especially if you know the facts. If you're clear about what's going on in this situation, why they're at a crossroad, why you're finding it challenging to see it from their perspective, possibly because you can see yourself doing the things that this person did to you in the past. Maybe if it is a past person. If it's a new person, I couldn't tell you why you would find it challenging to, well, you probably don't even know this person if that's the case. You probably don't know them as well as you need to, in order to put yourself in their shoes. Either we lack the empathy to really walk a mile in their shoes, or we just don't know them very well. Either way, try your best to get out of your ego there, Virgo. And, do the right thing, yes. Speak with integrity. Bring your morals and your values to the table. I do feel like that could be the advice as well. Y'all, I have spent way too much time talking. It is now 7:30. I must end this reading, so we need one more card to close out the Virgo collective reading. All right, 3 more shuffles. A 1, a 2, a 3. Top card is the one we need to see. And what do we have? What is that? Bluebell Fairy. Gratitude. Something in this situation is telling me that you need to be grateful for something you already have, possibly for this person, for whatever reason. I really hope that this person is charging in with excitement, the same as you're charging in with excitement. For all I know, this Knight of Swords is 2 sides of the coin. You're just going in totally innocent, excited for a new chapter of life, and excited to talk to this person, excited to have conversation with this person. Whereas this person could be like, yeah, I'm at a crossroads. I actually don't know if I want this or if I want to try something else, but I definitely have a lot of chit chat that I want to have with you, especially if it gives me clarity, especially if it gives me enough clarity to where I can have closure over this situation. Yeah. I know that's going to be hitting y'all where it hurts. If this person only wants clarity so they can have closure from the situation, then, you already know. You can already notice the patterns within this conversation. And that's okay. That's okay, because the more closure either of you have, the less you will have to carry with you. Because resentment, regret, grudges that we hold, all that stuff is so heavy. The less you can carry energetically wise into your next chapter, the better. With that being said, I want to read from the guidebook, Gratitude, number 6. Bluebell Fairy, Gratitude. Gratitude is the secret to a joy-filled life. True thankfulness can work like modern-day alchemy, yielding happiness and peace beyond imagination. And it's so simple. Find what's good and wonderful in every moment. No matter what's happening around you, there's always something to be grateful for. Whatever you appreciate in life will grow. So discover what you are thankful for, even the people and situations you found challenging, and watch miracles unfold. The universe is grateful for you. Appreciation for everything flows through you in great bounty. Cherish the preciousness of life and everyone and everything around you, and miracles will abound. In addition to gratitude, bluebells are thought to symbolize humility. As you step into the soft, gentle energy of humbleness, you'll find that your gratitude for even the smallest things in life expands. Bluebells open the door to magic. Legends describe ringing in the bluebell like you would a bell in order to bring fairies to you. In the spring, bluebells grow throughout the woodlands in a lush carpet, and you can feel the magic simply by being near. I want to read a part of what I just said a little bit ago. In addition to gratitude, bluebells are thought to symbolize humility. As you step into the soft, gentle energy of humbleness, you'll find that your gratitude for even the smallest things in life expands. What I was getting from this is the empathy. If you can have a little bit of empathy for what this person is going through, and instead of rushing into this next journey, giving this person a little bit of time to, weigh up the pros and cons, maybe get to know you a little better. If this is a person from the past, then yeah, I'm sure you have a lot to be grateful for the lessons they've taught you. I'm sure you've got a lot to be grateful for the clarity they're about to give you, so that you both can have closure and can have peace of mind when you walk away from each other. Other than that, I feel like, yeah, if that's if that's a past person. Now, if this is someone new, then this person has a lot that they can share with you. Just the fact that they're new gives you an opportunity to sharpen your empathy, to, maybe reinvent yourself to some degree. Obviously, we want to remain our authentic self, but it's almost like when you go to a different state, to a new town, a new school, you get to reinvent yourself. You get to be a totally new person if you wanted to. I'm not suggesting that you put on a facade or put on a fake mask, for this new person, if that is a new person we're dealing with, but there are opportunities for us to reinvent ourselves, our hobbies, our business, and maybe having gratitude in general will help us reinvent ourselves. To be grateful for what we already have is to attract more of what we already have. And I don't know how that connects to the reinventing ourselves, but if we want newer ideas, more new ideas, more creative, ideas, obviously we have to stay grateful to some degree. Y'all, with that being said, I do personal paid readings on Sundays. Tomorrow night is Libra and Scorpio. I hope to see y'all tomorrow night for those readings. I hope this helped, Virgo Collective. At the very least, I hope it was entertaining. At the very most, I hope it was informative. With that being said, I must end this live stream. Definitely hit that follow button if you have not done so. Thank you all for all the love and support. I'm ending this right here, right now. I will be uploading this live stream to my YouTube channel. Definitely go subscribe to that channel. With that being said, much love, y'all. Take care. Have a good night.